Started. This is it. We are live, baby. Yeah, we live. Yo,
Boy, talking about we live, yeah.
it's bad, yo, because I'm tired as the fuck right now. But
What time is it, bro?
it's 12:23 a.m.
Yeah, me and him on the same time zone.
Oh, dang, man. Hey, man. I'm sorry.
As he looks away.
Hey, I told Travis, I said, hey, between 9 and 10, man, hey, I'll be ready.
How did this nigga Chavis freeze up, man? He's frozen on mine.
He ugly, too. He froze so ugly.
Yeah, I'm petty, man.
Looking like a bootleg ass comic.
Oh, that boy got a bald head.
Yo, chill out, man.
Chill
out.
You put the shaving cream on it?
Yeah, yo, no bullshit. It's harder to maintain a bald head than it is like your hair. Like
Really?
no bullshit. I dead ass, yo.
You have to do it every day?
Every other day, but you still gotta moisturize it and all this other shit. Like,
Nigga, that's skin.
You just got moisturize
your scalp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you gotta condition it with shampoo?
I still use shampoo. Yeah.
And conditioner, and like, what do you do to keep the shine?
Nigga, is this a fucking Head and Shoulders commercial? Like,
I just want to know, bro. This might come in handy.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, for the shine, I use that.
this nigga said,
I want to know. You use a coconut oil?
Nah, I have like this lotion that has like tree nut oil in it. This
you know, if you quit brushing your teeth, you can look like LeVar Ball in a few weeks.
You can do what?
If I quit brushing my teeth, I can look like LeVar Ball. Anyways, so the first thing I want to talk about, man, is this Usher shit. Like, nigga posted that shit on the Instagram. That shit had me weak, bro. Like, that shit really had me weak. But it's really all the comments that I keep on seeing. Like, it doesn't make any sense why people don't believe, yeah, I said it, don't believe that this nigga Usher really is on these big girls, bro. Like, yo, look at his ex-wife. No lie, yo. Look at his ex-wife. You would never expect Usher to be with a
You can't say that,
ex-wife,
man, because before her was Chili, man. We ain't never seen him with no big bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, if anything, I would say his thing was older chicks.
Exactly.
Nah.
Unless I want to go to his web browser and then we say, but you're BBW in there, then all right, then we got a problem.
Bro, listen.
Because
me, like older women.
What's up?
He's known for like an older women, not offensive lineman. That is big. I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. I refuse to believe that he with that girl. And then you can tell me. Ain't nothing you can tell me to make me believe. I need to see the actual footage.
Hey, look, in the time period that had supposedly happened, there's a good chance he was hanging out with JD off that hand, ready to risk it all. Like, I'm just saying.
Worst case scenario.
Like, I don't know, man. I seen the video because they showed the video of her being danced on by him.
Saying
that was actually her.
Yeah, she was.
I didn't know that was actually her, but I seen the video.
That was her. I recognize them fat ass arms anywhere.
Did y'all see?
He has that arm meat where you know Thanksgiving dinner is gonna be on point.
Yeah, I should went to Motherly Love.
Right.
Fat bitch.
It is. It's over. Just tell you know how they got the. But
y'all wrong, yo. All right, we wrong.
All right.
I don't care about fat shaming. I'm not one of them people that's like, I'm for fat shaming. I don't care.
Hey, I'm trying to find a way to go here and express how I actually like be a semi-chubby woman. I just don't want to be seen in public with you.
A semi-chubby?
Chunky. I ain't say chubby. Chubby's fat. I'm sorry. I'm looking for like Indel, the smaller from Moesha. You know.
I had to think about it for a second. Like,
Hey, MDL was sexy. I don't know what it was about him, man.
Which one was that?
The one with the she used to work at the little coffee shop.
Yeah.
With the short hair.
Yeah, she's like, no, you talking about Kim? Fuck them.
No, she was Janet Jackson from Friday.
Yeah.
Remember?
When I'm off that hand, ready to risk it all.
Did you see what she said? You see what Lil Duval was saying, right?
Nah, what he said?
You didn't see he was just basically said that he refused to believe that Usher would mess with that girl, but she responded though. She said it was on the Shade Room. I gotta look and see, but she responded saying like niggas love to fat shame, but then you look at their mama. She said something like that.
Yo, like real shit. I hate when people say that because last time I checked, you look at the pictures of our mamas or whoever's mama, and when they went that wicker chair that Huey Newton took a picture in.
Oh, bro, he just responded to her too. Let me see. I just checked it right now.
Oh, Lil Duval petty. He'll respond.
So hold up. She said, everybody been on that big girl all day.
Hey, but real talk, how you gonna say look at your mama like when my mama's 20 years older than you and you look like her?
So look, she said she called Lil Duval mama a fat ass butterball.
How you gonna come at the comedian though? You can't come at a savage one of all.
And then she said, y'all fat shame every plus size black woman except for your mom. And then Lil Duval just responded and was like, bitch, you won't live long enough to make it to my mama age. And then he said, this ain't what you want, ho. You better pop out. I'm being nice.
Hey, right now, I don't think they should mess with him because that dude left the country because him and what's his name? Gilbert Arenas left the fucking country because they said something about transgender. And Charlamagne's in the country, but they defended him and like he's been out of the country for a minute. And him and Gilbert Arenas actually had a conversation on IG. It's like, nigga, you back? Like, nah, man, they still talking about me up here. Why don't you go here? Fuck them. Nigga, I'm good over here.
Look, it's political. It's too, everything's too political. Correct. What Lil Duval said wasn't even really offensive to me, bro. He said if a transgender, didn't reveal what her real sex, he'd kill her.
Hey, look. I'm gonna say this right quick. I mean, not real quick, but I've said fuck everybody. I don't really give a damn, but real shit. This transgender shit is so out of mind. I saw an ugly bitch today, and I thought she was transgender, but she was just ugly.
But you know, like real talk though, yo. Like the whole transgender thing is like, I actually agree with what Duval said, man. Because like at the end of the day, you don't know what you're getting into, especially if you get intimate with somebody. You're at your most vulnerable in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much like people taking advantage of your state of mind. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is actually exposed. You like, what the fuck?
I haven't been to Thailand or the Philippines yet, but the cats I know that's gone there, and even some of them that are Filipino, they say when they go to those hotels that there are these identifier tags or something the girls wear that only the guys that are into that know what they are, because that way it doesn't embarrass the girl, and then also it prevents altercation from happening. Which is smart. I mean, honestly, they want to say, no, you don't need to identify. Like, no, fuck that. We might have to go here and concentration camp these motherfuckers and get them branded or something. Right. Like, because they want to stop the violence on this shit, but why did you think it was okay to sleep with a straight man and not tell him that you were one safe from that?
It works both ways, man. You got to reveal that information. That's the kind of information you need. That's a need-to-know basis. First thing you say. If you on Facebook, if you on Snapchat, if you on Tinder, that need to be in your bio.
Right.
Like that ain't something that you leave out of a bio. You fully put that in your bio that, hey, I'm a transgender. Just be transparent. You're a transgender. You need to be transparent. You need to let people know what they working
slogan.
And then transgender be so mad that people don't accept them, but they can't even accept themselves. If they could, they wouldn't have changed.
I'm sorry, but they even prescribed it as a mental illness. Bruce Jenner literally said he still likes women.
That's true.
I don't get it. I guess I don't mind. I just don't get it. Everything is. I mean, I would try to understand it, but I just don't get. I don't want to waste. I say waste my time, but that ain't on my list of things to be trying to.
I hate the people that be like, "Well, you got gay friends, don't you?" Yeah, but they're still the gender that they were. They're just gay. Yeah. And I ain't gonna have no issue with one of my gay male friends trying to do something because one, they know the rules off the back. That ain't how that's off limits. And two, I know that's a man or a woman. It ain't gonna be no. Man, you've been best friends with Kiki for the longest, and all of a sudden you find out Kiki was Kevin. Like it's too much of a fine ass line, man. I don't.
It's hard for me to be sensitive to issues like that, especially when black people are under attack. When black people is under attack as we are, it's hard for me to sympathize with other issues. I mean, I can.
Donald Trump is the fucking president. I ain't sensitive to shit. Literally, this nigga said he told the fucking police to manhandle motherfucking thugs.
Yeah. Real shit.
Yeah, and that's Taylor's boss. Hey, before you say anything, don't know nothing about your boss.
Yo, chill out, man.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Don't say that. I'm serious. That's serious. They were
faithful to a proud heritage and loyal to a bunch of racists.
Y'all niggas was just in this shit. Like,
nigga, I'm free. They gave me my cash check. Fuck all this shit.
Hey, I got my 214, man. I'm good.
Yo, real shit. Look, I've been waiting for that separation paycheck. I got my shit, man, nigga. I'm good. Hey, fuck them for that, man. I was just talking to him about that. Hey, dude, I got taxed 11%. I'm not 11%. I got taxed 20-some percent. Took $11,000 out of my separation pay, man.
11 G's?
11 G's came out of my separation pay for taxes.
Wow.
Nigga, I'm about to go to every fucking parade and pee on the street. Every parade.
That's whack. 11 G's. That's whack. 24% is crazy.
I'm going to a gay pride parade just to assert my straightness. See if they try to make me leave.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna shame them. I'm just gonna go with a straight flag. What's a straight flag? We gonna make a straight flag.
There you go. Hey, you be in charge of that. That's.
Look, I would just get a black and white flag, like it's an untechnicolored flag. That's the same as theirs. And walk around.
Yeah. I mean, I feel under attack.
Y'all be killing me.
I feel under attack as a straight male in this country. I feel under attack. I need.
Hey,
our rights are being denied every day. I feel under attack.
Real shit. I'm gonna get a flag with the eggplant emoji and the peach.
We need somebody to stand up for us. Who's gonna stand up for us? Who's gonna hold the flag? Who's gonna be our Bruce Jenner?
I would love for them to say that. Like, you can't be here straight, sir.
Yo, look at Chavis. Look at Chavis' face. It's frozen. You see it? I thought he was just looking at me like that for a long time.
I thought he was having a stroke.
Bro, he like this.
Did they stop it? He supposed to have the best.
Yo,
I'm about to take a picture.
Hey, you can't talk about my service this time. I'm on my laptop. I'm good now, but you can't talk about my service now, man. It ain't me this time.
I am literally Snapchatting him right now. I don't care.
Yo. Can he hear us?
Oh, shit. I don't think he can, man. Ain't this a bitch?
Egghead ass boy.
And what's fucked up, I'm on my fucking phone as a hotspot because my Wi-Fi's jacked up.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that should be good. Dang, this thing is still frozen, bro.
If his connection breaks, then the whole call goes down because we on his initiated.
Oh, because he's the one that sent the call out?
Yep.
Now, you in class? When y'all start school? You started school already?
No, this is my bartender. I did that. I signed up for it like last week, so I can I can like apply to be a bartender at clubs and all that. I'm just using that as an end for DJing, man.
Oh, the bartender.
Yeah, I start class on the 28th.
So the GI Bill, are they paying for it, or you paying for it out of pocket?
The class is only $500. Oh damn, he gone.
Oh, wow. I got a picture though, real. I got a smooth picture.
I just posted it on Snapchat.
You posted the picture?
Yeah, I recorded the video.
Oh, there you go. He back.
Yo, this shit just kicked me off, man.
Yo, you should check my Snapchat story.
Hey, we clowning you too, bro.
Clowning me, man.
You look like you were having a stroke.
I look like I was having a stroke.
I'm looking at your story right now. Hold on, I'm about to add that shit.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta see that shit.
Yeah, I will post my picture too. That's funny. Wait, you see it? Yeah, boy.
Yo, why I got that Forrest Whitaker eye though?
Why you look like you went to a parent-teacher conference and they say your daughter be talking and acting up, dog? She gets straight A's, but she talks a little bit.
Hell no.
All right, what was the other thing?
Before we got interrupted, we was having not interrupted, but before.
We off the transgender shit. Fuck it. All right, it's like Xbox and PlayStation. Goddamn it, pick which one you want and go with it. Anyway, hey, did y'all know Atari's releasing a new game system?
Who is?
Atari's releasing a new game console.
Oh no, I didn't hear about that.
That shit whack.
I expect that to be whack. Anyway,
nah.
That shit whack. I ain't even heard of it. Hey.
What y'all see that Jay-Z video, the music video?
I tried to watch it, but I can't do it right now with the connection.
For the Friends, for Moonlight?
For Moonlight, yeah. Yeah,
it was the Little Friends remake. I thought it was dope. I mean, sometimes, I thought I like the concept, but sometimes I think people be trying to outthink themselves. But I really think they be trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? I think people be trying to be.
What was it a reference to?
It was like a Friends remake.
Oh, the TV show?
Yeah, but it was all black characters. I liked it because Issa Rae is in it. Issa Rae, my favorite, bro.
I have no idea who that is.
You know who
from Insecure?
I'm not watching that shit.
Bruh, you missing it. Hey.
Look, man. I have a circulation of at least 5 shows. All right. When one of them shows dies, I will accept another one, and I can guarantee you it will never be Game of Thrones. But I'll accept something else. All right.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Fuck them dragons. Only dragon I want to hear about was Dragon Balls. All right.
What about Cisco? Oh, he
Unleash the dragon. I don't think they really wanna.
He cut off, bro.
He did.
Yeah. Man. You missed my Cisco reference. That was good.
It was. He back.
Did you hear?
I heard something about senseless.
I said, what about Cisco? You said you don't like dragons, but what about Cisco?
Nigga, that was a dope album, all right?
There we go.
I still bought that album. All right? I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a child to that album next time I lay with my lady.
They got a child to Unleash the Dragon.
And I'm going to nickname that nigga Dragon, all right?
Daddy,
why do you call me Dragon? Sit down, you little motherfucker. Got a story to tell you.
I'm calling Dragon.
Bruh, listen. You get done with your 5 little shows of circulation. Game of Thrones needs to be added.
Man, I don't fuck with them shits, man. Then they got the Ku Klux Klan in there. What they call them, White Walkers?
Oh my God. You know a lot about the show. See, you be watching.
I told you my boy tried to get me into it. He tried to get me to watch it. That's why I say I watched it, but it just didn't get me to where I was like, when I leave his room, I'm gonna go watch it on my own.
It didn't get me either. I ain't gonna lie. It took me about for the first like 5 episodes. I felt like I was just watching it because everybody was like watching. I was like, all right. But I was trying so hard to get into it, bro.
Everybody's watching it. I really won't pay attention to it. Like, I didn't watch Power until season 3, and I only sat down to watch that because of Netflix and Chill Date.
You like it now?
Oh, shit! I ain't gonna lie. That was last summer. She sat me down. We laid in the bed, started watching it, and like 15 minutes into it, Ghost is stroking, and I was sold.
Because the ghost strokes?
Oh yeah, I was seeing who could stroke it better, and you know we just went at it side by side.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways.
No, it was it caught me like after the first 5-10 minutes. I was into it. Like the show that could do that to me, like Dexter did that with me.
But yeah, I mean,
Ballers.
So what are your 5 shows right now that you're watching?
Ballers. Fucking Power. Rick and Morty. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Rick and Morty is the shit.
Rick and Morty straight. Yeah.
Rick and Morty is the shit. What's that other show? Claws. I just got put on a show called Claws. It's on TNT, but that shit is like, it should be on HBO.
Karuji?
Yeah, I ain't know. You know what's funny? I've never known what she looked like until y'all told me about that. I was like, that's her? Oh, okay. And actually, that's it. Those are the shows I'm rotating right now.
What about you, Chavis? What's your 5 shows?
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
This nigga listens to me.
And then you know the little shit that they show after Game of Thrones. That shit hard, son.
Behind the scenes, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
But that shit fire, bro. That's the hardest part.
That shit straight.
Hey, so all Game of Thrones. I feel you, bro. My 5. That's your 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mine is Game of Thrones, Power, Insecure, Snowfall is real good, and I think that's it. I got 4.
I forgot Dragon Ball Super. I'm up on that shit.
What is it?
Dragon Ball Super, the new one.
I never heard of it.
The new Dragon Ball series.
Okay. I never. Honestly, growing up, I never got into Dragon Ball Z.
This conversation's over. I'm gone.
I've never watched an episode of Dragon Ball Z in my life or Pokemon or any
I started watching Dragon Ball.
That shit, bro.
I was like 10 years old when Dragon Ball came, when it first came, when I started watching it.
I got Lord of the Rings posters up in the crib, bro. Like, nigga was on that shit, yo.
I've never seen.
That movie is so boring. Even the trees walk.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
The trees walk. Like, nigga, fuck this. We gone. Like, it was 3 movies of niggas walking. That is it. I don't get it.
Bro, man, I feel like maybe I might have messed up. I don't know. I don't feel like I did mess up, but I know we had this conversation last time. I was like, I never seen The Matrix. I never seen Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter or Dragon Ball Z.
I don't see how you couldn't see The Matrix.
Bro, never seen it.
Yeah, you know what it is? Like, a lot of those movies are just like, they're like cult classics, like at that time, and even now, like they still show the whole Matrix trilogy on TV. They still show Lord of the Rings on TV.
They're rebooting The Matrix.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And guess who they're talking about starring in it?
Will Smith.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I like Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can reboot The Matrix though.
Yo, speaking of like black actors, yo, did y'all see the shit about Samuel L. Jackson and Idris Elba?
Well, I seen it when he first said it. I've seen it when he first said those comments on Hot 97 months ago.
Are you talking about English or British actors?
Yeah.
But you know who made a real good point about that? Wood Harris, when he did The Breakfast Club.
And what he said?
He was like, because he worked with Idris Elba on The Wire. They are better classically trained than American actors.
Yeah.
Dude, majority of our American superheroes in these movies are fucking British or not American. Like literally, like Ryan Reynolds and is Canadian. Fucking Hugh Jackman is Australian.
Well, Superman is
British. Even fucking Spider-Man, Tom Holland is British.
Idris Elba responded to that shit.
Yeah, I seen that.
What'd he say?
He said, black actors all over the world look at Samuel L. Jackson as a great actor that happens to be black. The idea that he can dissect us into English actors that are black, stealing roles from American actors, is really ignorant and made of things that divide us instead of pulling us together.
Well, The thing is, Sam Jackson is very territorial when it comes to black acting jobs because he doesn't like rappers being or athletes acting.
Bro, that nigga be getting more acting jobs than anybody else in America. Like,
honestly, I was thinking about this earlier today when I was driving because he's in that movie with Ryan Reynolds right now. And think about it, he's one of the only black characters in the Marvel universe that's like literally in almost every single one of the movies.
They better come out with Black Panther.
Yeah, but like he's been in all the Avenger movies, including the Captain America. Like,
who has?
Samuel L. Jackson. Nick Fury's been in all of them. Nick Fury was not even black in the comic book. He was white.
But that's why I agree with Idris Elba because like Samuel Jackson is just a good actor. He's not a good black actor. He's just a good actor to me.
And that's
a good black actor, but I think to Hollywood, he's a good black actor. I don't think they still see a lot of colorism. So I mean, I disagree with Samuel.
Well, no, I think Sam just has a damn good agent.
Well, that could be true.
I think he has a good ass agent, and he has good relations with all the studios. Like, if anything, y'all watched Entourage, right?
Yeah.
Like, you see how the politics worked in that all the time.
Hold up. This nigga said no.
I've never seen Entourage.
He's never
Chill out, bro.
Only Entourage I know is dum 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 dum.
Shit.
Hey, that's so hard.
Are you allowed to disconnect niggas from this conversation?
Hey, tell me that Omarion want to hit, bro. You should play that song at a party, bro. I bet you the club will come.
I play it all the time. I play that I play it in lounges when like people are like really lit and every song just is their jam.
Yeah, but I played that song the other day just randomly. I don't know how I played it, but I just played it and it just felt good. The vibe felt real good.
I'm gonna add that shit to a playlist.
Yeah, bro, we got you. That Omarion underrated. I know we jumped around. We can jump to
Boom Ass TV.
But he underrated, bro. He got some hits.
Who, Omarion?
Yeah, he do.
All right.
He do. I was just watching Rick Ross interview on Breakfast Club. They was talking about his ass.
Yeah, but Rick Ross kept referring to that damn Supposed to Be song like that almost went double platinum. I'm like, yeah, that's one fucking song in how many years?
He just that distance. Omarion got some hit. I like Omarion, bro.
Honestly, no. Icebox. That's it. And Entourage. Yeah. Icebox. Actually, all right. Icebox.
Touch. Nigga, touch.
Icebox, Touch. Entourage. I didn't care for O. He did the O.
He over here doing the.
Hey,
I thought Usher did that.
He couldn't. Omarion legit can't sing though. If you ever listen to him like try to sing like range, he has no range.
No, he don't have range, but he can ride a track though. I mean, that's really all you need. Though.
He's like the OJ Juice Man of R&B.
Well, he's more like an entertainer. Like he's not really based off of.
And for years, people have been saying Mary J. Blige can't sing, but she has had a successful career, and she ain't.
All right. Mary J. Blige has no outstanding songs to me. Like she has like no standout. The thing was, she was the first R&B hip hop artist.
Like she got one song I like though.
I mean, she's not a terrible singer, but to give her the Queen of R&B title that they gave her for so long,
yeah, I don't think it.
Like so she was the first R&B hip hop artist.
Yeah, who would you give it to? The Queen of R&B hip hop. Who would you give it to?
No, she can be the Queen of R&B hip hop. She was literally the only R&B hip hop female.
Yeah, I don't know any. Kehlani.
Who?
Rihanna. I feel like Rihanna is like R&B hip hop for real.
Rihanna is a motherfucking thug, and I love her. I'm just like Rihanna.
Last episode it was Cardi B. Now this nigga in love with Rihanna.
Look, I'll take whichever. Look, first off,
you got enough blood to go around.
I'm trying to be a polygamist over here. All right, leave me alone. All right.
This nigga, man.
No, but I ain't gonna lie, Rihanna. I thought about her last time. She can't do no wrong either. Let her or Cardi B come and slap the shit out of me. I'd still have a hard on. Anyway,
speaking of female artists, though, you know what's crazy is I just saw the clip of Drake bringing out what's the girl name? Cardi B at OVO Fest. I thought that was pretty crazy. I wouldn't expect like of all people, Cardi B would be put up there.
Offset brought her out too in the middle of Bad and Bougie.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, OVO is Drake. Like that's his whole thing, which falls under Cash Money, Young Money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it actually doesn't fall under Cash Money. It only falls underneath Young Money. No Young Money artist falls under Cash Money.
Either way, I would never expect Drake to bring out Cardi B over
actually
because of Nicki. Yeah.
No. Oh well, but the thing is, Drake. I'm sorry if it'll come off confrontational, but I don't give a fuck. Is a wave dick rider.
Drake, he likes to align himself with what's the hottest thing right now, but he's not the first artist to do that. Jay-Z used to do that too, though. He used to align himself with Cash Money when he first came out. He jumped on the Drew Beat track back in the day. So I mean, there's been artists before him that done that, but Drake is known for like riding the wave of whatever's hot, whatever basketball team is good. He was
21 Savage.
Yeah. I mean, but I look at it riding the wave, but I also look at it as he could be giving back, just giving the platform. Really, I mean, he ain't jumped on the song with Cardi B yet. But if he jump on the song with Cardi B, then I'd be like, all right.
But that's the thing. It's not that he doesn't really give them a platform. He uses them for what he needs, and then if they don't produce anymore, like especially if they're not signed to OVO, like think about it. He only has 2 songs with the Migos. That's it. He got with Versace.
I mean, those are all. No, he got more than that.
No, Versace and Portland. Name another one.
Those artists, I think those are different because they're already gonna be stars regardless. I think
Versace came out. That was one of their first songs.
Yeah. But I mean, even after that, they came back with smash after smash after smash.
That's why. What's his name? XXXTentacion, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. He was beefing with Drake because before he went to jail, apparently Drake wanted to work with him, and that's when he said Drake stole his flow, and he beefed with. He admitted he's like, yo, he makes good music, but I don't fuck with him because what he did. And then he went into the whole thing about him being a wave dick rider, which honestly I've seen. It's really well known. Think about it. Somebody that's hot, Fetty Wap, 21 Savage, McConan, fucking who else was nobody in here?
I don't think McConan was hot, yo. He just literally
Tuesday was a hot song. That was it. He didn't use nothing else for that. And that nigga was signed to OVO, and Drake ain't
niggas did not care about the McConan version of that shit.
No, you only heard the Drake version, and then you switch. Even as a DJ, I never played that nigga verse. But Drake he does ride waves. Like if you are hot and Cardi B is hot, I bet you that would be a Bodak Yellow fucking remix with him on it.
Well, you know, he tried to like low key he low key tried to get Kodak Black a little bit when he first came out because he was on the airplane dancing to his song Skirt.
Fucking
send me some money.
Before Gucci went to jail last time, one of the problems he was having was nobody was responding to his calls and requests to get on songs with him. And when Gucci was coming out of jail, he was the first nigga to jump on the song immediately.
You got it. I mean,
that's a smart business move, though.
I'm about to say, yeah, it's smart.
No, I'm not saying it was stupid, but I'm saying that's what Gucci was saying. Like, they was asking what was up with him. Because you remember he called out Yo Gotti. He had a problem with Nicki. He had a problem with a lot of people before he went to jail that time because
even Ross, even he called out Ross, he called out T.I., but him and Ross ended up like having a conversation. But squashing it, but Gucci was at that point. Even Gucci admitted now that he was crazy. He was off the drugs, so that's a lot of that stuff he was doing. But back to the Drake thing, I think Drake just he a smart businessman, and these artists also, I think we see what's going on with Drake, so these artists also see it too. They like shit. Fuck it, I'm trying to get that cosign. So
I'm not hating on what he's doing. I mean, it's business. Music is a business, and what was it? Dave Chappelle said it on Ebro when it was like, "How do you feel about the lyrics thing?" And he said, "If I eat a hot dog and I enjoyed it, then you tell me all the ingredients in it. That ain't mean I didn't like the hot dog just because I don't know what's in it already. Like it's a good hot dog." So he's putting good music out. Yeah. That was a good point.
Also, then he said something about, I think, where you listening to this music at? Like you're not gonna listen to Future trying to get lyrics. If you listen in the future to try to hear lyrics, you're the fool. So like people gotta start
the fool.
People gotta start.
I've always said
ranging their expectations when it comes to certain rappers. Don't turn on Amigos, listen to lyrics. Like it's enough rappers nowadays where you can find that lyric that lyric. You know what I'm saying?
But somebody like Future is actually somewhat of a. He's been said I don't know where this quote came from, but I've heard it from other folks when they say he's considered a musical genius because of what he's written outside of his own stuff. And some of his, like Drunken Love, that was him.
Like and then Love with Rihanna, love.
Like those melodies he come up with and certain things. Fucking Long As My Bitches Love Me with Lil Wayne. That's fucking Hush Little Baby Don't Say a Word. Mama's gonna buy your Mockingbird. That's the same melody.
What that good cushion alcohol?
Yeah. Hush Little Baby Don't Say a Word.
Then that song he did for Ciara.
Ciara had a song.
Yeah, he did that, and then he
did that too.
Yeah. Like he has a very good musical, and 50 Cent said that when he first came out, he was like, Future has hits that y'all don't know about.
This nigga still singing.
That shit go hard, bro. That shit.
You know what I find funny? I find funny that when Rocco sued him, and he had that 2-album thing on he dropped those 2 albums in in 2 weeks, but one of his biggest hits came out. I don't think he intended fucking Mask Off to be so big.
I don't think so either.
Like
that's an average ass beat for one. For two,
honestly,
no, it's not average.
No.
Yeah, it is,
no, they did just right by that sample. Me and my cousin was talking about
that's that. It. It's the sample. Yeah, that's all that it is. It's the sample.
That's hip hop though. Think about it. You know how many samples that the RZA took that he didn't do nothing to, but loop it just right. Kanye did that too. It's a lot of shit. Diddy put his name on it. He didn't do it, but he. It's like
sample is hip hop, bro. That Mask Off, I didn't realize how big of a hit it was. I mean, when it first came out, obviously, you know, it's been months now. But when I first heard it in the club, I think it might have been like the song came out like March. I went to the club like April. I seen that it was just a different feeling. Like certain songs, you got to be in the club to feel the.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Like I heard that.
It still does it now. Like literally, you can have like a song and like they hear that Percocet, everybody start chanting. It's done. Like
that and that Playboy Cardi too. That's
that Playboy Cardi.
That's my shit. Yeah.
Hey, look. I was like, you know, it's on hot when you stop rapping and you just gotta admire your shit by saying, "Whoo." He went like 2 bars of saying, "Whoo."
Like, who the fuck is Pierre?
Yo, Pierre, you on?
Yo, it's a lot of good music out right now. I don't care what nobody say, man. It's a lot of good club music. A lot of good.
It's because now big business doesn't control the flow of what music comes out. There's so many platforms. They don't.
You can hear all these songs on a Sunday service.
Hey.
Yeah, bro. Hey, good topic. We were talking about female rappers.
I don't listen to. Honestly, I don't know. Would that make me sexist if I say I don't listen to female rappers?
No, I was telling him this too because I was saying I can only listen to a female rapper when I don't acknowledge it. It's being a female. Like she is so good that it doesn't even register to me that that's a female rapping.
You haven't heard of No Name. You haven't really listened to Rhapsody. So I mean, those are the two.
I like Kamaya. Honestly, I listened to a little bit of Kamaya. Like last week, I was listening to like on Tidal. It was like her top song. I mean, I can listen to some in pockets, but I could never probably. I don't say I can never, but thus far, I've never sat down with a hip hop female artist album in entirety. Listen to it.
After Eve, it was it. I mean, to me, that was it.
I never listened to Eve album either, bro. But I can listen to their songs that come out with just not no album, but I feel like I can't connect or relate. I don't know.
My ideal, like one of my ideal examples of like a dope female rapper, Jill Scott. Jill Scott is a dope ass rapper. She did. She rapped that verse on "You Got Me," and then she did that song with Jeezy.
Trap.
Something like that. Like, and the thing is that what I mean by like a female rapper for me, I don't even realize that's a female. Like I know it's a feminine voice, but she is dope. Her cadence is dope. The words are dope. Like the beat, the marriage is right to where I'm like, yo, this is dope. And oh, it's a female because we ain't got too many of them. Like we got fucking Nicki and Iggy and shit like that.
Well,
and,
Nicki had the hardest verse on Monster though. That's a fact. She had a harder verse.
Hey, you know what? It just sucks that she didn't write it.
You don't think she wrote that?
Safari wrote that shit.
You know, no. Another one.
This nigga got up.
Another one of her verses that I actually respect, but I don't think she wrote, is "Up All Night" with Drake on his first album.
Yeah, I don't think she did either.
Like I'm sorry, she gets no respect from me.
So you don't think she wrote none of that?
Nigga, she had too many resources at her fucking helm to actually come up with that, especially for being so garbage for so long. And then just, I mean, her commercial shit, not the before the surgery, Nicki.
I low-key feel like that's why it's taking her so long to come out with something right now. Because, like, real talk, like, it's been a long-ass time. And it doesn't really even feel like she's trying to hit us with anything out of the blue. It's really just like, we're just seeing a bunch of Instagram photos and...
She's at the, she has this, you can tell that she kind of thinks that she's on a Beyonce level when she's not.
Low key.
You know what she needs to do?
If you kind of look at it, she kind of is low key.
No, not catalog wise. No.
Not like
I'm not saying no, not catalog wise, but as far as like her brand's big as shit, yo.
Okay, look, Nicki can't disappear for 5 years and come back. Beyonce can.
She's doing it right now.
No, she still dropped those singles, even though they were trash. She's still being relevant because her name is coming out there. Like the Remy Ma thing kind of helped it and everything, but her hot music, she has no hot features. No, actually, she's still on features because she's on Rack It Up. She's still being active in music. If it's not her song, it's a feature. She's got that. She had Dose of Mo with Ray Sherman.
But
that's been still going on.
I'm just saying her brand.
She kind of made that song with Throw Some Mo.
She did. I mean,
yeah, she did. Yeah, for sure.
But you know, Sway Lee writes a lot of their shit though.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, Beyonce can go mute with nothing for a long time. She can just have Instagram post, and then on fucking Christmas Eve, she'll drop a fucking album, and everybody forget the business.
But bruh, Beyonce been out for like 20 plus years. Like
Hope does the same thing though. He ain't put out an album since like Magna Carta, Holy Grail. That's about 4 years ago.
Hope been out for 20 years. Like y'all.
No.
You can't compare that shit.
You can't use that because Nicki's been around for 10 years now.
So you're saying just off of 10 years, how many albums has she came out with? Two, three?
Two? Is it two?
2 or 3. That still doesn't equate anywhere to what Beyonce has done. No,
because she was featured on a lot of albums. Do you know that she broke Michael Jackson's fucking record in fucking #1 hits?
That's cool.
That's bullshit.
That's cool. Next caller.
Exactly. No, I'm saying I'm not a fan of Nicki. I can't stand it. She should just be doing more in my eyes.
You know what I think? I think that Nicki should do the Lady Gaga approach. Lady Gaga sing. I don't know what happened with Lady Gaga singing that she wasn't gonna be hot no more. She got out of music. I don't know if she was forced out or she chose to get out.
No,
Lady Gaga,
she's still in music, yo.
She ain't put out really new songs.
She just dropped the album. She just dropped it.
Lady Gaga is huge as fuck. Like worldwide, Lady Gaga is big as shit, bro.
I thought that she was just strictly acting now. I didn't know she was putting out music.
No, she is. I'll look it up real quick.
Really?
Yeah. Lady Gaga has Europe, like real heavy.
Right. Maybe that's what it is. I don't be hearing nothing from her, bro. I be seeing her little acting thing. She got the American Horror or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that,
Nicki's fans are here I mean, she's worldwide, but Nicki's fans are majority in America, mainly the ratchet ass black girls at that.
She just came out with a single not too long ago, and she came out with an album at the end of last year.
Yep.
When's the last album she came out with? Let me see. I'm on here looking.
October 21st, 2016.
She stopped making that club shit. Like she's not making like a poker face and all that shit no more.
It's a little more mature, yeah.
Yeah, she's changed her sound. That's why you don't see it in the same rotation that the other stuff was in.
Well, hold up. So you don't think Nicki Minaj is big worldwide? Is that what you're saying?
No, she is. I'm saying
she's big worldwide.
Her fan base is majority in America, though.
I don't even think the ratchet black bitches like. I think Cardi B got all the ratchets, bro.
No, Cardi B has converted. I can say that. Cardi B, but the thing is, Cardi B can die out if she doesn't drop another hit in like a month or two.
She got like a couple though. I listened to her.
They ain't Bodak Yellow. If it ain't got people chanting, it ain't that kind of hit. And Bodak Yellow, like literally, a bitch will whoop your ass if that comes on in the club.
She was just featuring on Drum.
Drum, she killed that.
She killed that shit.
She's a beast. I love her husband, dude. That's why I started.
I think she ugly.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, the difference between a Cardi B and a Nicki Minaj is people actually relate to Cardi B. Nicki wants to walk on water.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think that's
real quick. I wanted to segue into this whole Colin Kaepernick thing.
No.
Bro, they signed Jay Cutler before they signed that nigga.
I'm watching ESPN now. I see. Yes.
I think
he's blacklisted, man.
I don't really feel like he's blacklisted, man. I feel it's just like an artist, like a music artist who goes to jail all the damn time.
What did he do? What did he do?
It's just bad publicity. I feel like as far as coaches goes, like they're willing to give him a chance because they know. But as far as the people who really distribute that money, they ain't trying to fuck with it.
Bro, Pac-Man Jones was given how many chances?
Bro, you talking about the Bengals, like the Bengals.
The Cowboys gave him a few chances.
Nah, they released his ass after like the second time.
And then
it wasn't even that big of a deal like back then. What you got to do?
All right. Perfect example. Ben Roethlisberger.
Two allegations, rape allegations, couple.
Yep. And he's also a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah.
But that was time. I don't even know if those allegations. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But I think those came like during those.
They were after.
They were after the settlement. Yeah, that was when he wasn't winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he had already been.
Colin Kaepernick went to one. I mean, he didn't win, but
listen, bro, he's definitely being blackballed.
Let Russell Wilson rape a bitch. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Bro,
it's no way around it. He's being blackballed. Like, there's no way can't even get a job as a fucking.
Peyton Manning can say nigga on live TV and still get signed to a contender.
But Ryan, what's the dude? Cooper goes to a concert, receiver from Eagles. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Cooper?
Yeah.
You said nigga, called all those black people nigga. Like, bro, he's being blackballed, bro.
Johnny Manziel is getting looked at more than Colin Kaepernick.
They even looked at Tim Tebow name got brought up for the Dolphins job.
Nigga, I got a call from the fucking 49ers.
He's being blackballed.
Like, real shit. You know, all right, dude, these football owners are billionaires that don't want
specifically white Jewish billionaires, because you got to look, they are all Jewish.
But like, you have to kind of. I'm all right. Maybe this is the wrong thing to say at this point, but I don't care. It's my platform. But I kind of have to agree with them in a sense, just from a business standpoint, not from like I completely agree with what Colin Kaepernick stands for, but from a business standpoint, you have to look at it because it's not necessarily going to gain them anything. You know, it all has to be based off of talent. That's why you have so many coaches that are willing to back him, but that business side is really what's holding him back.
Ray Lewis, nothing lasts in this country. They'd be mad for 10 days. After the 10 days is up, they'd be good. Just like Michael Vick. When Michael Vick got to the Eagles, they was mad for a little bit. As soon as the season started, he started winning a little bit of games. They was back happy again.
But Andy Reid was damn near like the owner there. Like that's the only reason why he got that chance is because Andy Reid was like.
Andy Reid put the team before his family. His son, didn't his son commit suicide or some shit?
Yeah. Like Andy Reid in that office meant a lot. Like it wasn't like he was just like a 3-year, 4-year coach. Andy Reid was like that organization.
I don't think I like some Colin Kaepernick to criminals because everybody be bringing up broke the law. Colin ain't break the law.
Ray Lewis killed a nigga.
That's why I agree with him.
Ray Lewis killed a nigga with his bare hands. He didn't even use a weapon.
But you got to remember, this is America's game we talking about, and if they feel like you're going against America in any way.
Last time I checked, I thought baseball was America's pastime.
Yeah, pastime. They talking about America's actual game.
You heard what J. Cole said at the concert.
What did he say?
He said boycott.
They ain't gonna do it though. The people that boycott ain't gonna do it. Let all the black players in the league say they ain't gonna play.
But I know he's saying that the fans need to boycott. Don't watch it. Don't go to the game.
But the fans are half the problem because it's the fans that voted for fucking Trump. They got a problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't standing for the goddamn music. It ain't because of that. Just because I don't have to. I've been mandated to do that shit for 11 years. I ain't got to do it no more.
That shit is whack, because nobody talks about why he took a knee. We all talking about everything else, but the reason why he even was protesting in the first part, and the fact that white people, not white people, they get on my nerves. They be like peaceful protests. Like, yeah, everybody that's always calling for peaceful. I don't think everything doesn't call for peace. When you killing people, I'm not gonna say I'm militant, but I'm not the non-violent type of person. I feel like to get real change, it's gonna have to be violence, and it's gonna have to be economics. That's the only.
How far could you say that though? Like, would you go to the extent of like the whole North Korea thing? Like, we're gonna bomb them before they bomb us, type shit.
No, I'm not saying that I'm gonna do it, and I don't even support it. But I'm saying this is just. I feel like this is the only. That's the only thing that people respect is like violence and money.
But look what happened in Baltimore. That ain't do shit.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not saying that we have to be strategic. Don't go mess up your own neighborhood. I feel like the best way to affect people is get them in their pockets. That's the best way. Economically, don't buy shit. Don't support shit. And that's the way you're gonna see true change. All this nonviolent. It's like peaceful protests, marching and doing all that. That's boring. They don't care about that. They laughing at people marching.
But the top 1 percentile of America makes more money than the rest of the 99 percentile.
Right.
The money's still going to get distributed, man. They have loans with the creditors out there that honestly the creditors owe them. So money is constantly in flow. Who said it? Somebody was talking about it. It was like no matter what you think, even if you are out of debt, you are not financially free because the country can still tax your ass. So no matter how much you say that you ain't gonna spend, they still gonna tax that ass. I just experienced that shit. I know. I'm just saying.
But there's a lot of things I know what you're saying, but like you say like stuff like don't buy nothing. Every year you see that same old Facebook post like, yo, don't go and buy stuff on Black Friday. Like this is what Black Friday actually is. But at the end of the day, like what is that really doing though?
But, okay, I'm gonna tell you.
The retailer already paid for that shit.
But like not necessarily that, but you can take it back to the Birmingham boys boycott. They didn't ride a bus. They didn't ride that bus for a year. Collectively, those black people in Birmingham did not take the bus. They carpooled, they walked, they biked to work for over a year. People nowadays don't stick to nothing. They say, "Oh, we're gonna do it on Black Friday." These black people in Alabama didn't do nothing for a year, so it's gonna take time. And then eventually, the laws got changed. So that's the blueprint we could use right there. You don't need to. You just saying Black Friday, okay, that's gonna hurt them on that day, but collectively, it has to be a collective issue. They didn't ride a bus for a year because of Rosa Parks, and that's a way that you can get real change. That they realize that our money is being affected. So what happened? Then things started to change. So that's why I firmly believe in the power of affecting the pockets because that's the blueprint right there. We've seen what happened. Nowadays, nobody doing that. Nobody
based off of like social media and a lot of things, like revenue is being built off of like sources that we don't even think about. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, it was a lot more of a simple time where just a simple bus route would be able to cause that kind of change. But now there are like 90 bus routes, and if one bus route's not going to make a difference.
Well, no, but even then, I mean, it wasn't the fact the bus. I just think that it's the fact that nobody rode the bus at all, bro. Nobody.
Yeah, I get it.
So Now, yeah, it's gonna be harder, but you can find innovative ways to do that. I mean, it ain't too hard. Nothing's too. I'm always under the assumption that nothing is too hard. Everything you can figure everything out. Ain't nothing too hard. So we can figure out a way. If people really want it to be real change, figure out a way. As opposed to saying how it's gonna be hard to change stuff, think about how to make it easier. Because every now I just see people saying, "Oh, it's gonna be hard to do that." But yeah, it is. But how can we make it easier? What can we do to make, if you really want your voice to be heard? Because right now everybody just blowing smoky, including myself. I'm not excluding myself from it. I'm just saying in general, people ain't really willing to take those risks to really make change. So if they really want to see Colin Kaepernick, what you do? Don't go to no games. Don't watch it on TV for the whole season. If you really standing on that, like if you really want to do that. But black people, when you look at the stands in football games, anyways, there's not often that many black people in the stands, anyways. Except you go to certain cities, like Atlanta has a lot of black people at their games. I'd be seeing the stands, but like Washington. But if you look at generally the buying customer of NFL, usually it's just like white people. Black people ain't really going to games so much. So I can understand why owners would be sympathetic to it. I mean, it's like to their bottom line, because at the end of the day, all they care about is the bottom line.
The business.
I mean,
that's it.
That's where we gotta come in. Okay, you part of the business. Ain't black people ain't watching it. I mean, but they watching it. That's revenue.
And they're working the concessions. Like
and they're working the concessions.
Every damn sports event that I've gone to, it is like literally 90% of the concession workers are black.
We're Mexican out here. They Mexican and black. They Mexican and black. But yeah, I mean, so there's ways to affect it, and I just believe in I believe in affecting them monetarily, man, taking them pockets up, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that they gonna respect. That's the only thing they gonna respect, man.
Yeah.
But I think it's about 1 o'clock over there. I know you probably gotta go, man. We've been on this thing for about an hour.
Yep, just about an hour.
Just about an hour?
Yeah, I think so. I still gotta, once I click it off, I'll check.
Oh.
But
and I'm good now, man. My laptop good. My service is good. I'm the only one that didn't lose service tonight.